all that trash, dude? Not too sure. We are en route to Naples, and it was a bit of a fiasco trying to get out of Positano. So it's Sunday, and I don't think buses run on the times, or they just come whenever. So we jumped on the bus after waiting for a solid 30 minutes in the sun, and then we got on there, and we ended up going the long way. And I don't know, Lang and I just felt so sick, like we were going to vomit on the bus. It's all windy roads, it's all these people coming on with different smells and stuff like that. It's just disgusting. It took all of my energy to not vomit, but thankfully we made it. So I'd suggest, I don't know, public transport here is not the greatest, in my opinion.
I think because it's a hard place to get to in general, because there's only one narrow road that leads there, and yeah, it's a Sunday.
Yeah.
So in and out is probably scarce.
Yeah.
But yeah, unless you've got private transfer,
Yeah.
that's probably going to be your best bet to be on time.
It's going to be about an hour on this train, so stopping at all the major places. But just looking forward to chowing down on that pizza. Oh my god. Let's see if we can survive this go first. We just arrived in Naples from
Positano, because it's been such a massive journey.
I know, it was a huge journey, but we finally made it after almost being sick and being in enclosed spaces. We made it. We had some pizza. The pizza was delicious. We do want to try the authentic Naples pizza, so we're going to do that tonight. But before we do that, we're just going to explore Naples, I mean Cracowlandia, because I'm going to say these parts where we're staying is actually quite nice. Seems pretty quiet, lots of families and stuff here, but I'm going to say the main part, like where the main central station is, it is just absolute garbage. It's full of crackheads, there's trash, every step you take there's trash, and then
there's just a lot of unsavory looking characters.
Yeah, a lot of unsavory characters.
I had a guy, when we were having pizza, just stand there next to our table and then walk, pace up and down into one of the stores, back out with this angry look on his face.
Yeah, just strange, very strange. Reason. Yeah, and some people I saw walking up and down the street like aimlessly.
And then there was this big Jabba the Hutt looking creature.
Yep. She
had the darkest, blackest, dirtiest feet I've ever seen.
Yeah, like
ever.
She's probably not bathed for maybe a year.
Centuries.
Yeah. But even like, you know, maybe the streets used to look nice. Like there's parts here. Look at this. So obviously trees used to be along here, but they've cut them all out. Maybe they can't look after them, or I'm not too sure. But yeah, a lot of the trees have been cut out. These ones are still in. Those ones are fine. But you know, we're gonna do a bit more exploring. It might not be all parts, and we'll see if the rest of Naples is like this as well. Because I'm not too sure. Not too sure. There's also just like trash, obviously trash on the ground. There's all these bins that are full, and it looks like they haven't been cleared for weeks. So this, yeah, like I said, this part's pretty nice still where we are, but still get this trash, random filing cabinet and stuff. There's trash in like garden areas. All these gardens are like dead. There's no real upkeep at all. So I'm not too sure if it's like a problem like that they don't have any workers that can do this, or like not enough funding with the council. Don't know how things work. See, look over there. So that's all trash. Full bins of trash. just not cleared. It's just people keep piling shit into them. It's absolutely nuts. All this is like kind of overgrown, you know. It's like they don't have anyone to look after the place. Like no one does the mowing of the lawns. No one maintains the rubbish and stuff. Yeah, it's just very different from what we've experienced in the other cities in Italy. Alright, we got some more trash. Look at all that. Disgusting. I don't know if anyone lives here, local or whatever. If you can tell us when your bin day is. Because maybe it looks like a half yearly type deal. We just stopped off at Birthplace, and you can get these little takeaway Aperol spritz, only €2 each for a medium-sized one. I think it's like $2.50 for a large.
Yeah.
Pretty cheap, and it tastes nice.
After you finish with it, you can just chuck it on the street because all of Naples is like a big dump.
Exactly, just chuck it on the street. No one seems to give a shit here. But
joking, I'm just relaxed. I'll put it in the bin.
Calm down. Just stumbled across this gem, just in the middle of all these kind of apartments and that. Just got a little door to get in. Pretty cool. Obviously they have to cover it just so no parts fall off. But let's see what's behind it, shall we? Wow. That's a pretty impressive structure. Well, there you go. That just goes to show that you can find these hidden gems in the busy parts of Naples. Another pretty cool place. Look at that. Yeah. There's some old ass buildings here, which is wild. Some desserts there, yum. And some pizza stuff there. Look at these buildings, bro. Look at all those desserts. Oh man, that looks so good. This is all literally desserts. I'm seeing a lot of cannoli, not to be confused with cannelloni. That is massive. Look at that. Lost slang in the thick of it. They seem to really like their takeaway spritzers here. Like, I'm glad we stopped at the one that we did because ours was only €2 per medium. But everyone else seems to be $2.50 per medium. So I think we got a bit of a steal. So they've got a whole lot of like nativity stuff here. Ooh. Different masks, which is pretty cool. There's like chilies that you can get. Big chilies, key rings. Same with, I see a lot of like that guy. It's like a soccer player that came here and breathed life back into the city. But yeah, very interesting things here, which is pretty cool. I like this side of town actually, it's quite nice. It's such a shame because when you see all the really old buildings and like streets like that where they've got some pretty specific to Naples items, like I find that really cool, and there's heaps of families and stuff around. You know, we're coming up to this really pretty shrine looking thing that's super green, but then you're just like having to dodge all this rubbish and literal poo on the floor. Whoa, look at that building. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty. I wonder what this was. Because obviously there's nothing in there, surely.
Però è pur vero che in effetti diciamo in effetti in tutta la questione.
It's completely grown over. The buildings on their own are pretty impressive. I really like the buildings here. They've probably got a lot of history to them. It smells like washing.
Yeah.
I actually like the smell of the Italian washing detergent, because we had ours washed in Positano by a nice little family. Now my clothes smell really nice.
All once.
Yeah. I don't have anything to compare Naples with, to be honest. I don't know what it was like 10, 20 years ago. A lot of people have said that it has changed over time. If you're a Napoleon, is that how you would say it? Napoleon? If you're a Naples
Italian
native, then let me know what your thoughts are.
Ciao.
Yet another cool building. And there's people just hanging out having fun. Not too sure if that's maybe a cafe, a seating area for a cafe. But what a cool backdrop. Look at that. So far I'm pretty impressed when it comes to the old buildings of Italy. I think it's quite dense here. I mean, I know Rome's probably got even more, but I'm more surprised.
Rome is beautiful, actually.
I'm surprised here because I was thinking, oh, it's just going to be whatever, but quite impressive buildings. At a local place called Regina Vittoria. So we're going to try, we've got a couple of different pizzas. One's a recommendation from one of the workers here, but two are just the classic.
Romana, Luna Rossa, un minuto alla Milano.
Okay.
It's okay?
Wow, that's Romana.
Yep.
Luna Rossa.
Oh yeah.
So this is a mix of the Riviera.
Ok?
Oh yeah.
Grazie. Oh, they're hearts. Look at them. The chef.
The chef is here.
It's broken-hearted.
Only because I have to eat it and destroy his lovely work.
Oh, it's like piping hot fresh.
So this is the recommended one.
That cheese. Wow.
Super cheesy. You can taste that oil that I have infused in there.
Alright, I'm just cutting this in half. So this one's called the Luna Rossa, and it's actually really good because it's half Margherita, which I'm cutting into now, and half ripiera, which is essentially this thing. So it's more like a calzone. But I'm going to go in for that Margherita first. The tomato. Oh, the tomato's just different here. I don't know what they do. This is delicious. Absolutely amazing margherita. Pretty much what you'd expect from the birthplace of margherita pizzas.
We've got the ripiera here, which is half of that margherita. And look at that cheese. Wow. I think that's ricotta. I'm going to attempt a one-biter here. That's really good. It's almost like an eggy, smoky flavour. I think it had a bit of ham in there. Wow.
Definitely would recommend this place. The service has been amazing. The chef came out and gave Lang a big hug. But yeah, super nice people, and really the pizzas come out pretty quick as well. Good location, right next to all the greenery and the parks and the observatory. So if you're in this area of Naples, definitely come and check it out. Guys were so helpful, so lovely. They even let us come kind of behind the scenes and pose for photos, which was cool. Doing the pizzas, I really like that. But all that, so we had 3 massive pizzas, and all up it was $28.50, and that's including the service cost plus 1 thing of water, a litre of water, cold water. So all up $28.50. In Positano we got 2 meat dishes, both were €20 each, and it's literally just meat on a plate. One night in Napoli done, and the place that we stayed at was actually really nice, super comfortable, nice area too. Maybe these parts there's still some pure Italian life and zest, but we're actually heading to Rome today. So Lang booked us some business class tickets, which were actually cheaper than the regular tickets for a certain train line. So we're going to jump on those, and it's only going to take, it's the express train, so the fast train in Italy. So it's only going to take just over an hour. It's actually raining in Naples all this morning. My shoes are starting to get a little bit wet too. Nice little short stay. I think if you're into the grunginess, then you probably like it here. It's actually a pretty big station, to be fair. There's heaps of shops here, fresh food. There's a food hall as well, Starbucks. It's pretty intense. Actually, it's really clean as well. This is a pretty impressive train station. It's much better than anything we have back home, that's for sure.
That's pretty cool.
There's no metros running.
Scheduled works
Apparently. So this is the lines for like buses, taxis, for like almost 5 days. Whoa, that's crazy.
Train service.